moon. This is a photo of Copernicus crater, I believe. There are structures throughout this image, like everywhere. Everywhere. One of the most obvious ones is this white thing up on the top of the horizon here, in the very center. Kind of looks like maybe the edge of a wall, because you can kind of see a highlight of the top of it kind of going back into the background. I'll put stuff right in the center of the screen. So right here in the center you can see coming out of the shadows some definite structures. There's a bridge, a few bridges right there, definite buildings and just obvious structures. But one of my favorites, there's a couple favorites, I have in this image. So down here, oh, there's a good one, that white tower right there in the center. That's a good one. But one of my very favorites is right here in the center of the screen, in the shadow of that crater. You can see the highlighted edge of a tower, and that tower has got to be at least a mile high, based on the whatever the proportions of this ratio of whatever this photo. I'm tired. But yeah, it kind of makes me think of like a chimney almost. There's like a wide base section, the bottom half, and then like a skinnier top section. And if you want to see it better, I have a overexposed version of this same image right there in the center. You can see it a little better. I love that picture, or that part of that picture. It's just so eerie. You know? Okay, there's a million other structures. I should go back to the other version, but I just wanted to check on this other one. Right here, just to the very right of center, there's this thing, it has like 5 different dark triangle shaped towers on top. I'm gonna go to it here. So I can't get it right in the center, but I can get it just to the right of center. Just kind of above that Instagram symbol, if that's showing up. Basically, it looks like there's a back wall, a 90-degree angle to like a roof. So it's kind of like the shape of like 2 sides of a rectangle, the back side and the top side coming out of the ground, and then on top of it there's like about 5 dark shapes that look like towers. I love that too. That's so eerie. If you look just above those, there's like a semicircle building. Just above that, I mean, there's basically like this whole landscape is covered with buildings and structures, and some of them are larger than others. Like if you look right in the center of the screen now, you can see this vertical line, and then it has kind of something going off to the right and down. It looks kind of almost like maybe some kind of mining equipment or something. That's my guess, but I don't know. Same with like over here. Oftentimes there's like stuff that looks like mining rigs, like on the edge of craters. I don't know, but there's a hell of a lot in this picture. All that stuff in the center of the screen right there is structures. You gotta remember that the scale of this stuff, it's almost impossible, or maybe it is impossible to see things that are the size of like a regular everyday house. All of the stuff we actually can see is really, really freaking big stuff. Like miles long, miles high. A lot of the stuff on the moon is like way bigger than anything built on Earth. Which is just like mind-boggling. I don't know if it has to do with like, God, look at all that stuff. That's like some huge plant factory or something, not factory, but like some kind of a huge operation. That whole big like multi-shadowed lump. It's all stuff. This almost looks in the center here like a flying saucer sort of. I don't know what it is, but anyway, yeah, I don't know if it's because of like the lower gravity that they can build larger up there, but yeah, it might not be, but there's a lot of huge stuff up there. Anyway, shout out to like Bruce Sees All. Bruce Swartz, he's awesome. And he talks a lot about Copernicus crater, which is kind of why I ended up looking up this image. I was looking for high resolution images of the moon to print out, to join the other image I already have printed out. I'm going to put them on my wall with a magnifying glass so people can check stuff out. If you look over to the left side of the screen, there's some round, there's like a semicircle and then a round circle, and I don't know what those are, but I can't move them over any further. Anyway, there are structures all over the moon, and anybody that tries to laugh that off or deny that hasn't actually looked. And I would be happy to show them. I mean, look at the center right here. Look at that white, like, pipe thing coming down. Here's the crater itself. A little bit overexposed, but whatever. Yeah. Once you realize what you're looking for, too. I mean, like, if you look at the center of the screen, you see these, like, highlighted sort of, there's like a round thing and almost these angular highlighted arms coming down from it. Looks like almost like spider legs. I mean, that's part of a huge structure. Same with this trapezoidal shape here. Anyway, I just wanted to share that.